Okay, well, see if that works. Probably not. All right. So I had to end the other cast because, well, the video quality was getting terrible. I don't know if people are going to be able to easily come over here, but I'm hoping people will. Oh, hey, some people have made the jump. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. How's it looking? Is it looking okay? I'm not getting any connection errors right now, but how does it look on you guys' end? Yeah? Good. Okay, well, we lost half of you guys. Maybe some people trickle in later. But I'm going to wait a couple minutes just to see if it stays stable, and then let's play some games. So what have you guys been playing lately? I'd love to know. Maybe not, though. If you recommend a game that's too good, it'll make me want to buy it. Why don't you tell me what you're playing that's something I already have? Oh. Xavier, switch friend code. I'm playing Wario Land 1 for Game Boy. Hey, Daniel's here. Wonderful. Did you see the chat in the previous stream, Vinnk? Yeah, I could see that. Maybe not near the end. I cut it off a little early. Did you write something? Sorry. If you could post it again, that would be great. Daniel, welcome, welcome. Vectrix. I am playing Vectrix. No, don't tell me about the Vectrix. I was already reading your posts about the Vectrix earlier, and it really makes me want to get one. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Snap lately. That is a good game. How's the weather over there? It's rainy, it's windy, but it looks like the typhoon is going to has changed course, and it looked like it was on a direct path for us, and it's a doozy. It's a big one. But it looks like it's going to miss us, and should be no real problems. Oh, you explained what happened to the hurricane hit. Yes. So sorry to hear that. The damage it caused to your community. Yeah. A friend from work and his wife are in Tokyo right now. They have a great sense of timing. Well, I mean, yeah, it depends. I mean, yeah, Tokyo's going to get hit pretty hard. Are they in town for the Rugby World Cup? That's what a lot of people are in town for right now. Yeah, that's going on. Apparently, 2 of the games have been canceled. I don't know. I'm not a sports ball fan, but it's a pretty big thing. And Japan's actually doing pretty well. I've been playing Super Bomberman R lately as well. That is a good game. All right. Daniel, welcome. No, I'm not going to play. But later on, you got to see this. You got to see this Gundam meets Galaxian game. It's pretty cool. I have no idea how they arranged that in the first place, because this is before they were Namco Bandai. This was when they were still independent companies. So I wonder how they got the licensing going. I've been playing Super Chinese lately. I hate love it. I'm really bummed out that Doom 64 on Switch got delayed to next spring. Yeah, and Doom Eternal, who knows when that's coming out. So, yeah, you'd think they would have just let it seems, I mean, they had it for up for maybe not preload, but like you pre-order a while ago, the Doom 64. So you'd think that they could have that one done at least to give people something to. I guess they want to package it. But apparently, Doom 64 will be free now if you buy Switch Doom Eternal. Nothing like a tasty cup of lukewarm water, because that's how I roll. Okay, let's play some video games. I'm going to try the 8-bit Uno's Great Adventure. All right. We still getting a pretty steady connection here? We good? All right. This is the 8-bit game based off of the erotic visual novel. because of course it is. Just a second. Unplug some of this stuff. Ooh. Okay. That's pretty centered-ish. Do you have the Famicom Online there on the Switch? Yes, I do. Wait, Uno is an erotic visual novel? Yes. It's I mean, the original game, yeah, was a PC 98 erotic visual novel, but it transcended the genre by actually having a very good story as well. A very complicated story, and so then it was re-released as a not all ages version, because every version, I mean, like, it's still it's still an M-rated visual novel. So, I mean, they haven't taken that much out of it, but I mean, it was an adults only one on the PC. All right. Yeah. Man, WWE 2, yes. On the Switch was terrible. Okay, anyway, let's play this. This game's not an adult visual novel. This is an 8-bit platformer. Yeah, that's fine. Now I can change from like full screen, scan lines. I'm going to do it like this. And again, they made all of these that actually worked on cartridges, I guess. I was reading something about that. I like the music. As I said, I haven't played the Uno visual novel, so I'm not sure if this is an 8-bit mix of. Okay, anyway, let's get started. Start game. Oh, okay, this is neat. Oh yeah, I was playing this a little earlier, and I was surprised by how fast it moved. Oh yeah, you get, yeah, it's kind of. It looks really good too. Like if this was an actual Famicom game, I would want to own it. Apparently the oh dear. Okay. The jumps are a little floaty, but at least there's not. Oh, shoot! Oh, hey, I can fly on my dragon. Neat. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I'm not used to the physics on the jumps yet. If you paid attention, you'd see that some enemies can be stepped on. Oh. Yeah, the title screen does look like it has a bit too much. Maybe it wasn't this one that they made an actual cartridge for. Maybe that was just Steins Gate. I'm not sure. Oh wait, I don't want I want yeah. Okay. End. Really, I'm the 7th best in the whole world. It's not true. Pay attention. Oh. My 2-year-old is watching. I think she likes it. Well, then I better play again then. Game config. Can I make it easier? Sprite blink on off. Oh, that's very cool. I wonder what these coins are. Oh, I could have continued. Whoops. Oh well. My guess is that I could use the coins for something later on. Why would I want to step on enemies when I can shoot wave things at them? I like it though. I mean, I do very much like it. Uh-oh, jumps. Again, not used to the physics on it yet. And the auto scroll makes it a lot harder. Wow. That's how I'm feeling right now. That is how I'm feeling right now. The map layout is fixed, so if you care about winning, spend time studying each route. Ouch! Seriously, dude! Harsh. Ha! But I beat my old score by 180 points. So yeah. All right. 92. It wasn't kidding there. If there's no CRT around, they can emulate the experience. Nice. Turn on the 8 sprites per scanline limitation. Oh no. Game pro tip of the day: to win the game, don't lose. True. True. So yeah. So that is the 8-bit. It does have a bit of a PC Engine vibe to it. In fact, it reminds me a lot of the homebrew game that I got recently, FX Unit Yuki. It reminds me a lot of that. But yeah, I love that the card that the code comes on looks like a Famicom like artwork type shell. Sad that there's no artwork in the case itself. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Looks like Dragon Egg. Yes! Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Or like a Wonder Boy type thing. Yeah. Okay, what do you guys want to see next? I like that. I like that. I like that game. I hope the actual games is good. You want to see Dragon Egg for the PC Engine? Yeah. Mega Drive. Yeah, we can do some Mega Drive stuff. I'll put that in. What Mega Drive game you want to see? Some of these Mega Drive games I've never even played. Let's see what we got. Comic Zone. I played that one really quickly when I first got this collection. I couldn't really figure it out, so that might be good. It's a very nice collection for $30. Really nice collection for $30. I highly recommend it. It's got 50 games in it. That's less than $1 a game. It's got the treasure games in there. Both of the... It's got 3 of the 4 Phantasy Stars. The 2 Shining Force games. Like Action 52? Yeah. It doesn't have Cheetah Man, though. D3T. Unnecessary opening video. Yeah. Looks pretty good, though. Yeah, that's enough of that. Okay. Okay, so you got your game collection right here. So we've got, okay, Alex Kidd and the Enchanted Castle, Alien Soldier, Alien Storm, Altered Beast, Beyond Oasis, Biohazard Battle, Bonanza Brothers, Columns, Columns 3, Comic Zone, Crackdown, Decap Attack, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Dynamite Heady, E-SWAT, City Under Siege, Fatal Labyrinth, Flicky, Game Ground, which I discovered recently and quite like, Galaxy Force 2, Golden Axe 2, Golden Axe 3, Gunstar Heroes. Again, that's 2 treasure games so far with Dynamite Heady and Gunstar Heroes. Toe Jam and Earl, Panic on Funkatron, Toe Jam and Earl, Revenge of Shinobi, Sword of Vermilion, Super Thunder Blade, Streets of Rage 3, Streets of Rage 2, Streets of Rage, Space Harrier 2, Sonic Spinball, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog. No Sonic 3, a strange omission. Shinobi 3, Return of the Ninja Master, Shining Force 2, Shining Force, Shining in the Darkness, Shadow Dancer, Ristar, Phantasy Star 4, Phantasy Star 3, Phantasy Star 2, Light Crusader. It's unfortunate that there was never an English version of the original Phantasy Star remake. Landstalker, nice game there. Kid Chameleon, which we played in another stream. Vectorman, Virtual Fighter 2, Vectorman 2, and Virtual Fighter 2, the animation. All right, what should we play? Let's see. Is the Super Famicom Online compatible with Super Famicom Online? Compatible with Super NES Online? I don't know if they are compatible for online play, but I have both, and everyone should get both because it's easy to do. Watch Sean's video for how to get the Super Famicom and Famicom versions without buying another subscription. Okay, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine? Is that a? I know it's Puyo Puyo, but is it Puyo Puyo 2 converted into that, or the original Puyo Puyo? Oh, well, let's play it. I don't know if I've ever played this skin on. Fergar. I always thought this title was really stupid. But then, like, Kirby's Avalanche was also a dumb skin for Puyo Puyo, because the original Puyo Puyo is so wonderful. Can you turn off the border? Maybe? Let's see. Let's see. How do I... Whoa, rewind feature. Neat. Fast forward? Oh, that's kind of neat. All right, let's see. Hold to exit. Let's see. Full screen. Emulator settings. A. Pause and exit. Stretched full screen. Start in full screen. Mirror mode. Scan lines I can put on. Border art. There we go. Circuit. Jazz. Wood. Sonic. Streets. Stripes. Black. I guess black is what I'm looking for. Disable sprite limit. Scan lines. Oh, neat. I don't know if it was a remake or a direct port. I think it might have been just a direct port of the version of the Master System version, which had the FM sound and things like that. So, which a lot of people who just had an SG 3000 or SG 3000 or a Mark III couldn't hear without the expanded sound chip, because not many people bought the actual Master System in Japan. A lot of them had the earlier versions. So I think for a lot of people, the Genesis version was a cheaper and better way to play the game how it was meant to be played. All right. All right, here we go. There you go. No borders. All right. Scenario mode, I guess. Start. Oh, it's Puyo 1. It's Puyo 1. Beans, let me go. I've to prepare Dr. Robotnik. What? Come to my arms, my beauties. I couldn't read that at all. It was way too fast. Yeah, this is Puyo 1. Which is kind of a boring Puyo, to tell you the honest truth. And you are no carbuncle. Nope. I mean, it's never going to be a terrible game because it is Puyo, which I love. But ooh, that's going to be a nice. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Nice combo there. Hold on. You got a lot of glare going on, don't you? I wonder if I can reduce that at all. Maybe not. I don't know if I like Puyo Puyo or not. I like a lot of other puzzle games I like way more. I don't know. Puyo Puyo is one of my favorites. I mean, I don't know if any game's ever going to really beat Tetris for me. But Puyo Puyo comes close. If not, I don't know. I might even like it better. Puyo Puyo is very, it's very combo based. So if you don't know how to set up the chains, you're not going to get very far in Puyo Puyo. Because it's not really about just making matches, yeah. So see, like that. That's what you got to do. Because otherwise, your opponent will clobber you. Because the game goes really fast. You can do a lot more in the later games. The early Puyos didn't have a lot of complexity to them. Oh, okay. Panel Day Poem. I need to play more of that. Oh, it's based off the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are enjoying this stream, because I know you usually tune in to watch me suck at games, and I'm actually fairly good at puzzle games, so... I mean, by fairly good, I mean, like, not great, but okay. Look at how the difficulty ramps up just in the second stage. Look at how fast the other player's going. It's just... Puyo Puyo games are notorious for being difficult. You see, if you play like this without comboing, you're just going to get creamed. It's all about... Oh, well, that was screwing it up. You see, this is why I shouldn't say I'm actually okay at this game, because the minute I say something like that, I'm just going to start sucking. No, this is not going well. I got too many garbage Puyos in there. All right. I gotta get rid of that blue guy. Oh, dear. By the way, when I'm playing these games, I'm never really looking directly at the screen, because I'm trying to keep enough space that I can read comments and stuff. All right. Clean up some of the garbage on the screen. Might not win this one, guys. I'm not getting the Puyos I need. Okay. I cleaned it up a little bit. There we go. Again, it's all about the combos. Oops. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, I'm just going to try to clean some of the garbage right now. I don't even know who these enemies are. So you said they're from the Sonic cartoon? Okay, there we go. There's a combo. 1, 2. Yuck. That wasn't fun. Uh-oh. Oh, see, you see. Totally thought I was going to win that, but then it ramps up quickly. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Anyway. Puyo Puyo. All right. Let's see. So it does your Matrix. Thanks for your old family clone and controller videos. Nice. Most of the enemies in this show basically have no names, with the exception of a few known characters. Hey, Mario's here. Welcome, welcome. All right, what game should I play now? Again, I got more Switch games. If you don't want to see more Genesis stuff, up to you guys. You ever play Hyrule Warriors? I played it on the Wii U, and I quite liked it. Although I don't know, I don't know. I hadn't played every Zelda game, so some of the characters I wasn't completely familiar with. It's kind of a deep dive into Zelda lore, the Hyrule Warriors games, but I quite liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. I have not played the definitive edition, or whatever it's called, the Switch one that has more stuff. You said you were good at Game Ground. Oh, I'm not good at Game Ground. I recently discovered it, and I think it's got a very neat concept. But no, I'm not very good at it. I thought it was a very unique type of game. No. I'm only good at puzzle games, and even then, not so good. Okay. Would you like to play Mario Kart with me? I'm worried that if I do an online game right now, the connection's going to go unstable again. However, I'd love to play Mario Kart with you sometime when I'm not on stream. Yes, I'd like that very much. It wasn't play something you like and want to show. Okay. But Xavier, are you on the Discord? If so, just put your what am I thinking? Friend code up there. Would it bore people to death if I tried to figure out Yu-Gi-Oh? Or Ni no Kuni, I would kind of like to see what that one's all about. I'm probably not going to Dragon Quest right now because that's way too much. I mean, what I want to play right now is probably Fire Emblem, but I'm like 20 hours into it. And that's probably pretty boring to watch. Gyakuten Saiban again. I don't know. Am I going to be all right with the typhoon? Yeah, I'll be fine. It's changed course, so the brunt of it's not going to hit me. Yu-Gi-Oh is best taken slow and off stream. Okay, got it. Tijuana, hello, welcome. Okay, so Yu-Gi-Oh is not a good one to stream. Got it. Are there any of these you want to see, or we can just keep playing some more Genesis games? I think I got some other stuff too. Sonic Mania? I do not have Sonic Mania, actually. I do not have it. I wanted to buy the physical copy, and I just never... You want to see Ace Attorney? We could. I'm fine to crack it open. Sonic 3D Blast? Ooh. I quite prefer the Saturn version of that one. Yeah? People want to see this one? Ace Attorney? I mean, I don't want to bore the people who've already played through it, but... Well, show of hands. Show of hands. Who's played the Phoenix Wright series already? I wonder how long the delay is, because sometimes I just pause and I'm like, I have objection, not really. I played and watched for PC. Okay, so is this something you want to see though? Take that. Excellent. Okay, we can play. We can play a little bit. If anyone hasn't played this series, it's great. Absolutely wonderful. I wouldn't mind playing through it again. I have not played the first game in over 10 years. What's the point of Virtual Console if people want video game remakes? I don't know. I mean, maybe that's why they don't have Virtual Console anymore, really. You know, they kind of, you know, they're trying to sell, remakes or collections or things like that. Hold it, don't. Oh, no one's, okay, people aren't really into this one. That's fine. People want video game remakes, but they also want old games. People want nostalgia. We want both. And I'm going to open it anyway. Because games are meant to be opened. Even rare collectible ones that I've already played. Satoshi, remember when Yu-Gi-Oh! Was easier to play? Petridge Farms remembers. All right, let's do this. Hey! Nice. Actual interior art. Capcom didn't even give this a physical release in the United States. All right, get out of here. But sadly, no manual. Yeah. I miss manuals. Luckily, I buy a lot of limited run games, and those always have manuals, and they're very nice. All right. Now I love it. Now you notice that it comes up here as Ace Attorney Trilogy, which I should, just a moment, earn points. Maybe I can't earn points with it. I can't. Okay, I can earn points with my Japanese account, but I'm not logged into that right now, so I'll do that later. Okay. Let's do an update. No. Phoenix Wright is maybe one of my favorite adventure series, easily. Love these games. Turned on my screen brightness. Oh, that helped. Press the A button. Without a microphone, though, I can't yell objection. So we've got our options here. And look at this. We can switch it to Japanese. And we can switch it back to English. Neat. Make sure you update your games from the mid-2000s. Yes. Always important. Okay. Text box, vibration, screen shake, text skip. Okay, let's do this. Play this game. That's the best. Oh, okay. Okay. Play this game. Okay. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Gyakten means turnabout. Saibon is what is it? An investigator? Case? Oh, yeah, I forgot how violent this first game was. I always kind of imagined it being more lighthearted than it is. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. What are my options here? It's kind of weird because I've always played this on the DS with the double screens. Interesting. Okay. Can you save? Oh, you can save at any time now. That's nice. Okay. It's 1:12 already? Crazy. All right. Phew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Is that pixelated or is it redrawn? It's redrawn. Fun fact, the original Phoenix Wright game takes place in 2015. Yep. And the original Phoenix Wright game was also on the Game Boy Advance. But so the DS version that everyone played, which a lot of people think is the original, is actually a remake already. Not everyone takes on a murder trial like this right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over? My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to die. Sounds like he wants to die. Very observant. Yep, all 3 were originally on the GBA. Although the DS remake of number 1 added a case. The original GB version was a near-launch title. Yep, that's right. Insightful. Nick! Butts. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Great. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Ooh, who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Gruesome. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Great localization here. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Oh, man, it's just like the Supreme Court hearings. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. What a great lawyer. Vinnk, have you played this in Japanese? I tried to, but it had a lot of kanji. It was too hard. If it would have had voice acting, I might have been able to get through it.
This test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Well, obviously that's Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Can you imagine if this was a real case and the judge was just like, hey, do you know who your client is?
Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. I'm going to help you win this case because I'm a lovable judge. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Phew, I know this one. I'm glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. You better know this one.
It's, wait,
uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Ooh, I can press R to go to the court record. Cindy's autopsy report. Well, perhaps she's Cindy. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. All right. Just press the R button to check it at any time, okay? She looks very upset with me right now. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Mia Fey Cinderblock or Cindy Stone? Cindy Stone was stoned to death. You're right. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Probably. I'm the judge. I have no idea. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was
hit with a blunt object.
She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct.
This is so wonderful. You answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. I will help you win this case. I am the judge. Yeah. Thank you, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object.
Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court.
All right.
Use the R button. Yeah. Thump. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Wow, he's really a bad lawyer. Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easy. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy.
We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Ugh. Did they all die?
Oh, the writing is good at this.
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever.
What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to court record. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
In the later games, you can inspect those items a little bit more. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Wow. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money in gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude.
We can clearly see what kind of woman Miss Stone was.
Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you wanted to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens or stop him from answering? What should we do, guys? Let's stop him from answering.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oof, wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. And when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Gulp.
Well, did you or did you not?
Maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Great witness.
Uh-oh, he went.
What do I do?
Stop him from answering. Sure.
I'll send him a signal. Like a dog. Great lawyer. Well, you see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well, then we just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank. Frank saw it? Saw it. Ah, Frank saw it instead. Hey, that's the guy from the cutscene at the beginning. Mr. Saw, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Yeah, 2015. Everybody's keen on newspapers. Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Saw, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's testimony. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Well, you told him not to. Well, I told him not to. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Cordless phones. 2015, guys. The phone that Mr. Saw used was one of those. Yes, I know the clock is important here, but I wonder if I can check it yet. I don't know if it's been entered into evidence yet. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Okay. The electricity in Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Oh, he's such a bad lawyer. All right, this is it, the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Wow, he's a bad lawyer. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the R button and point out any contradictions. Okay, let's look at our stuff. Okay, time of death, 4 to 5 p.m. Okay. That might be important. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy.
Victim apparently arrived home from Paris the day before the murder. Electricity was out from noon to 6 p.m. Okay. Yeah, a statue is a clock, but right now we can't look further into it. But I was going toward the door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I'm going to press him further. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. The defense requested the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course, what the witness means was that the man he saw looked suspicious. So what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Half open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd, in a big city like this, I thought. I see, and what happened next? Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. Why did pain cut him off so quickly? So he looked into the apartment. What happened then? Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes, no, nothing. Aha. Oh, I can't present that yet. Okay, what happened next? I thought to call the police immediately. You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them? Please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next? However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, no, it wasn't, right? But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Ooh. Oh, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And this phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. Wow. Public phones. This is totally 2015. All right. What time did you call again? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. All right. Now. Hold on. I should press first. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right, doesn't that seem strange to you? Because, in the court record, time of death between 4 and 5 p.m. So, do I present it right now? Oh, not yet, okay. Present some evidence to contradict him. Present. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? I love this part of the trial when they start sweating.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawt, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? That's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. This is a really easy case, but some of them get quite tricky. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. Wow, that's a terrible testimony. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Yeah, this is a really easy case. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Yep, public phones are still common in Japan. I made a music video about them. This judge is very impartial. Yeah. All right. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. You said heard, not saw? Yes, heard. All I saw was the body lying there. Least of all. Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something. But if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all. The witness didn't say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything.
I have to agree with the prosecution. Witness, continue your testimony.
There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Are you sure it was a television and not a radio?
Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seemed fishy. Really? You can't put your finger on it? You're a bad lawyer, too. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified. He heard the time. Oh, but it was off by 3 hours, wasn't it? How do you explain the gap?
Well, witness, can you explain this?
I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program because 2015, a lot of people are using VCRs. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Oh, I forgot to press on the last one. You want to press on everything. Are you sure the voice you heard said it was 1 p.m.? Yes, I can practically hear it now. It was quite clear. Mr. Payne, has the prosecution verified the testimony? My apologies, Your Honor. I, too, have only just learned that the witness heard the time. Oh, I'm really sorry. I only remembered it just now. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Well, you just watch it. Not much point in pressing him on that one, was there? Okay. It's 3 hours. Okay. It's probably coming from the television. I guess I can present the blackout record right now. Yep. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Plus, no one owns a VCR. It's 2015. Gah! Irk. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Saw? Yeah, I can't present the thinker until the clock is revealed on there. No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah! Wait, I remember now. Mr. Saw? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Saw. Let's hear your testimony. One more time, please. Once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Okay, now I think I can present it. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yeah, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only just remembered that table clock. A table clock? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. The judge is terrible as well. Yes, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. That must have been what I saw. Why didn't you tell us that in the first place? I guess it just slipped my mind. I'm not really sure how it happened myself. The witness says he saw the table clock. End of story. Now find the contradiction. I guess I can present it right here. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. How is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Of course. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were just inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I was there. I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. I love this. I love these moments in this game. That was the sound you heard.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw...
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I hate you.
It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn. Give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sod heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Ooh, what should I do, guys? Is it try sounding the clock? Examine the clock's batteries? Ask the neighbors? I guess try sounding the clock. Oh, I don't remember. Again, it's been like 10 years since I played this. Would it be the batteries because the clock was off by a few hours? Oh, I don't remember. Well, let's try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's age 25. Certainly is a strange way to announce the trial. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah, that's the 3 hours. Ack! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sod heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sod, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha ha ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Who's right? How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright? Seems you lack the critical... Yeah. Yeah, that's... Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Saw. I come all the way down here to testify, and look at what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had it. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Really? You give up very easily. Not so fast, Mr. Sod. Yeah, I mean, Chief. Listen up, Wright? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. Chief, it's over. Oh, what a bad lawyer. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you still can't win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? can't think of a reason. Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, Mr. Wright. Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Oh yeah, it was the passport, because it just came back from Paris. And this is supposed to be America, I guess, that they're living in right now. I don't know if that's exactly 3 hours off, but whatever. The victim has just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Oh, 9 hours. Okay. But it's 4 p.m. here. It's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Ooh, wicked burn. Ah! Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Almost as if it's a turnabout. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. I am a terrible lawyer. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. And with that, the court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank saw it was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sott let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sott grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, District Court. Defendant Lobby number 2. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Terrible lawyer. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Ugh, terrible client. Good, wait, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. Ew. Yeah, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. Wow. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence? The evidence that actually I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Does it make you just want to cry? Sob. Hey, sure. Excuse me? Wow, Wayne's World reference. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Yeah. Let's see. It must be this. The fact that she was carrying the clock around? Is that it? Yeah, must be. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We really know if our clients are guilty. We never really know if our clients are innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Stay hungry. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Hey! Yeah. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me. A copy of the murder weapon of his girlfriend. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep." The end. Yeah, I mean, each game starts with a little like mini chapter that kind of teaches people how to play the game. But the full cases are quite long with multiple witnesses and things like that. Save your progress, yes. Okay, I think that's enough, Phoenix Wright, for now. But if anyone hasn't played it, it's available on everything. It's just absolutely available on everything, and you should play the games. They're great. They're all great. So if you don't have them, again, sorry to spam my store, but if you don't have the first one, it's $6 on my store right now. So it's probably worth getting. And I like the DS as a way to play them because especially with the extra case, using the touch pen is really nice. But yeah, wow, I have not played that first game in a long time, and
My wife is a big fan of this series too, so she's probably going to play through this one as well. And she's not much of a gamer, but she likes this series a lot. Fun. And yeah, I did forget a lot. I mean, the first case is very easy, but in the later cases, I think enough time has passed where it's actually still going to be a fun game for me to play. I don't think I remember all the details of a lot of the cases, so I think it'll be really fun to play this again. My wife bought it for me for our first Valentine's Day. Then she took it over. What a romantic story. I like that. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. I am really losing my voice. I probably shouldn't have played a game that I was narrating the whole time. But I had fun tonight. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties earlier. So I know I lost a lot of the watchers of the stream, but I hope those of you who stuck around enjoyed that a little bit. And let's see. I did a killer Marty McFly there. Did I? I don't even. Did I? Oh, I don't even remember. But but oh my goodness. Yikes. But I should probably be on next week, again Saturday. And did you decide if you're going to get Fairy Fencer F from Limited Run? I can't afford it. I got another credit card bill coming soon, and I bought those Switch controllery things. So I mean, unless people want to make some large orders at my store, I think I'm going to have to let that one go, because there's a lot of other stuff from Limited Run coming up that I like more than Fairy Fencer F. I mean, I do want it, but I mean, as I said, I pre-ordered a bunch of stuff previously. I've turned off all other pre-orders now, because when I suddenly got the game that I kind of forgot about, it kind of scared me. So I turned off all my other pre-orders. So nothing else is coming in. You like all the Famiclones in the background? I got a lot of Famiclones, yes. Till December 20. Is Blazing Chrome good? It looks good, but is it actually good? I'm feeling it's like a Contra-esque game, maybe a Metal Sluggy. Limited Run's got so many games that I want to play, that I want to buy. I just the mind is willing, but the wallet is weak. Blazing Chrome is great. Don't tell me it's great. You should tell me it's terrible, so I don't feel bad about not getting it. I don't know. Limited Run has been doing great stuff, but they used to release like a game I wanted a month, and now it's like 3 or 4 games I want a month. It's really, really quite devastating to my wallet, because you can't wait for them to go on sale. You can't buy them used because they'll be super, super expensive. So you have to buy them right away, and they usually come out at very inconvenient times. That said, I love Limited Run. They're one of my favorite publishers right now, and I have, I think, about 15 of their releases, maybe more, maybe 20. It's a lot. Yikes. Let's see. Yeah, I've picked up about half of them that come out. Yep. The market is warped beyond reason. Yep. You don't even buy the Vita games. No, I do not. Just their Switch stuff. Yes. Well, I bought their Wii U game. I bought the one Wii U game they did. I haven't bought any of their PS4 stuff. Nope. But I might, if they have something releasing on the PlayStation 4 that I really want to play, because I think I'm going to get a PlayStation 4 pretty soon, because now that the PlayStation 5's been announced, I think a lot of people are going to be unloading their PlayStation 4s, and I think I can get one for cheap. The physical version of Gek Tensei section is available in Japan for. Yep. That's what I was just playing. Right here. Yep. I'm sure the PS4 is a great system, but I think it's a better system for other people than me. What I mean by that is there's about 10 games that I want to play on the PlayStation 4 that I cannot play on other systems that I have, and those games I would like to play. But in general, I'm not much into shooters. I'm not much into a lot of the games that are AAA titles in general. I would like to get one because I would like to. What are those 10 games? I definitely want to play Last of Us 2. I want to play Final Fantasy 15, despite I've heard mixed things about it, but I would like to give it a try. Definitely Shenmue 3. I want to play that one. I want to play Last Guardian. I want to play that. I want to play. Gosh, where's my list? I was keeping a list of the ones I want to play when I finally get the system. Did I play Last of Us 1? Yes, I did. On the PlayStation 3. Didn't I get my copy of it from you? Maybe not. Maybe I bought it locally. I don't remember. But yeah. Last Guardian is not so great. Yeah, I've heard that, but some people say it's really great. Like I don't know. I liked Shadows of the Colossus so much that I'm kind of willing to at least give it a try. Gosh, what were the other ones? There were a few. There were a few other ones. How big is my Neo Geo Pocket collection? About maybe 30 games, which is probably about half. Pocket. I don't, but a lot of them I have loose. I don't have many boxed games. I stupidly got rid of the boxes, or some of the boxes are still at my house in America, but 15 years later, who knows where they are. Littlebigplanet 3 is a good. I guess I played the first Littlebigplanet, and I love the narration by Stephen Fry. I like the aesthetics of the game, but I did not like how it controlled. I thought it was really, really floaty. The pre-made levels I didn't think were that great, and I'm not really into level construction myself. And the few levels that I downloaded, I was not impressed with. But again, it's a game that maybe if I invested more time, or I'd like more, and maybe it's better by Littlebigplanet 3. You should get Gravity Rush 1 and 2 on PlayStation 4. You would love it. Would I? I don't know. People recommend Gravity Rush to me sometimes. Wasn't one of them on the Vita as well? Maybe I'm confused with another game. But yeah, Gravity Rush might be one of them. There's a remake of Doom made inside Littlebigplanet 3. Okay, that's kind of cool. Dreams looks interesting. Again, it's another game that it sounds like it's going to have too much of an investment, but I think it's possible that there's some really good things made that people made for that. So, yeah, I love Stephen Fry. Stephen Fry is awesome. Gosh, there were a few other things. Mainly first-party Sony games. You know, that's what I want to play. I want to try Death Stranding as well. I want to try Death Stranding. Again, don't know if it's going to be good or not, but I'm willing to give that one a go. So yeah, there's enough games definitely to necessitate me getting a PlayStation 4. But again, other than perhaps when I'm on stream or right here, I don't know when I'm going to play it, because the lifestyle that I have is for playing games 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. So the Switch with its just auto turn on is just absolutely perfect. A lot of the longer battles in Fire Emblem I've played over multiple days, which really works well. But yeah, Tearaway. I've heard a lot of mixed things about Tearaway. Let's see. Maybe Dimension Neptunia. Yeah. You know you want that. Yes, I mean I want lots of things. But again, I need to tell you the truth, what I need to do is I need to maybe I need to take a break from streaming for a while. Not or playing games or whatever. And I need to hanker down and I need to list more stuff on my store, because that's how I get the money for my games. And lately I've been playing more games and streaming and stuff rather than, like, before on Saturday nights I would go, and that was one of the days that I tested and listed games. But instead I'm playing games and talking about them and things like that. So, like, I mean, if I want to expand my store, what I should be doing is these times when my kids are sleeping and things like that, I should be focusing on listing items on the store. But I like playing games too. So I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, I've got a box behind me with about 300 games in it that I need to test and list. Mahjong game. Parappa 2. Just a bunch of random stuff, but I need to do that. Tearaway and Gravity Rush are both Vita games that were reported to PS4. Yeah. What was that other one? Something. Another Sony Japan Studios game? I don't remember. How many games do I have in total? I was trying to figure that out the other day. I'm guessing between 4,000 and 5,000, but I don't know. Like, I have about 1,500 games on my shop right now listed, and that's probably less than a fourth of all the games I have. So that's what I'm using as my estimate. But yeah, it could be as high as 6,000 or 7,000, but I think a conservative estimate is at least 4,000. It's a lot of games. It's more than I can possibly play in a lifetime. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, these shelves don't maybe look that big, but they're 3 deep. So, like, there's multiple layers. Yeah. Yeah. What's behind my Switch games? More Switch games. Video CDs. Weird. Okay. Anyway, I got a lot of games. So you should buy both of them on Vita and then play your Vita. No. I'm not going to play my Vita anymore. I mean, maybe, but I've got such a backlog of consoles I'm currently playing. Unless you were immortal and could play them all, that would be nice. I would like to be immortal. Too many games that you can play in a lifetime. I know it's absolutely, like, I could, if I stopped buying games today, I would have more than enough to keep me entertained for the rest of my life, easily. But, like, okay, let's think about people who have libraries in their house. You know what I mean? Like richer people who have a library. They haven't read all those books. Beauty and the Beast, he hadn't read all those books. He didn't even know what it was until they gave it to Belle, maybe in the remake. But, like, you have a library, and people don't go, "Oh, look at that man in his library. What a waste of money." No, they think, "Wow, how sophisticated." Games are art too, guys. Someday we're just ahead of the curve. Soon people are gonna be like, "Wow, he has original volumes of Pocket Fighter." Bell basically read them all within a week. Yeah. You said that I'm not going to play Vita anymore just to hurt me. Yes, mainly. I'm just bullying you right now. I'll probably play it again someday. I mean, I don't know. Like, probably to play Persona 4 Golden and the Neptunia games eventually. I don't know. Thing is, if those get ported to other platforms, I don't know. I don't know. I like the form factor of the Vita. I think it's a nice system, but it's harder to go back after playing the Switch. Bell is a nerd. Yep. Yeah, those are good reasons to play the Vita. But I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, I have no problem with the Vita. I think it's a. I mean, I've bought games for the Vita. I think it's very nice. The Vita being portable is the perfect place for JRPGs. Yeah, but I mean, I guess, yeah. I don't know. I'm. I had the. Yeah, it's a good place. It's a good place. I mean, it does a lot. But like, I like to watch cutscenes on a large television. That's kind of what I enjoy. So I like the ability to switch to it when I can. I don't know. I think I don't know. I like the versatility of being able to play it on a small screen or a big screen. And I got a Vita TV. I could do that, but that's the saves and the transfers and the no, it's a lot of stuff. Well, I mean, I'm not over exaggerating though, because since I got the Switch, I played a grand total of an hour of the Vita. So for me, it is very hard to go back to. I just don't. Same with the Wii U. I've pretty much chucked the thing. I mean, I've got it, but I've played maybe 1 or 2 hours of it since I've gotten the Switch. The Trump. Yeah, I own both a regular Vita and a Vita TV. Me too. Me too. Kind of crazy. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't have a problem with the Vita. I just I guess I've just moved on. And I mean, I think I got my Vita a little late in the game because I didn't buy I got my Vita after the new model was already out and stuff like that. So I don't know. I played it a lot when I got it, but the thing is, even then, a lot of what I played on it was stuff I got from PSN. So like the PSP, I played Persona 3 on the Vita, but it was a PSP game, and I played a lot of Katamari. I don't know. I played a lot of PlayStation classics, which is interesting. It's a nice piece of hardware. But my game time is very limited. I get about 2-3 hours a week, and right now I'm into the Switch games that I'm playing. So it's not a to those who like the Vita, I salute you. I'm glad you enjoy it. But for me, at this point in my life, I'm probably gonna stick to playing Switch or full on retro. I don't know, just how I'm feeling right now. Yeah, to each their own. Exactly, exactly. Which is again why I haven't bought a PlayStation 4. I mean, they're not that expensive compared to what my game spending is. I just don't think that if I bought one, I'd play it that much. I think it would collect a lot of dust. Not that the games are bad, just that it doesn't fit my lifestyle as well. It's not hard for you to go back to, but it is. I mean, it is like. Let me see if I can explain this. It wouldn't be hard if I wanted to go back to it, but I don't. So it's hard. Does that make sense? It's probably like it's not hard to learn square dancing, but I don't want to, so it's hard. Yeah. Yeah, 3DS I can't go back to either. No. But I couldn't go back to the 3DS already, even before the Switch came out. Yeah, Shin, I feel the same way. I would like Persona 4 or 5 on the Switch. Yeah, definitely. Because I think then I would play them. I know. I know that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy that to rebuy a game that one already has or one that already exists on another thing. But like, I'll tell you what, if they released the trilogy of the Neptunia games on the Switch, I'd probably beat them. It's kind of a just for I think that I would if they were there, and I think it's going to take me years to get through the trilogy on the Vita, just because if I had them right there, I would. I've beat more games on the Switch than I've beat on any other platform. Or at least played into them a lot more, just because it's very convenient. I've been playing the Resident Evil games on it. Yeah. I got upset when I found out that my DSi XL has a larger screen than my N2 DS. There's a lot of versions of the DS and 3DS. It's very interesting. Speaking of diets, yeah, my diet starts next week when I get Ring Fit Adventure, and that might cut into my game time a lot more because I'm going to try to play it every day and see if I can replicate what I did with the original Wii Fit, which I found out I found some of the old graphs I made, and I had lost more than 6 kilograms on that, just over the course of 7 weeks, which is actually amazingly impressive when I think about it now. So I'm going to try to replicate. Yeah, basically 12 pounds. Yeah, a little more than that, actually, over the course of 7 weeks, leading up to my wedding. And it worked really, really well. But as I said, I didn't keep up with it because it was boring. I lost interest with it. Colin, you're gonna do this. You're gonna do. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. Let's see who can lose more weight. Wait, Vinnk is getting married again? No, I'm not. But I've decided I'd like to live past 50, and yeah, I'm getting fat. I have a lot less energy than I used to. Part of it's getting old. Yes, that's going to happen. But at the same time, I've been gaining weight exponentially lately. You can't. This shirt used to fit, for example. Here, look at this. Look at this. This was not a tight shirt. Ouch! Oh, cramp! Oh my goodness! See, I'm dying. Okay. What's the pollution? Oh yeah, Atlas is totally trolling Nintendo users. So is Falcom. Totally trolling. Let's make our fatty shame public. Yes. Fat shaming. Am I going to do a video series on my weight loss? I hope to. I'm going to record at least a before and after video. So my wife has agreed to help me film the before video. It will involve me removing my shirt, so I should probably put a trigger warning on it. Because I found my before and after pictures from the old one. It is dramatic. Now, part of it is in the before videos I was slouched because I didn't think it was going to be as necessary to take a good photo, and I'm definitely standing up straight in the second photo. So it's not an entirely accurate assessment, but the scale doesn't lie, and I lost, six point something kilos. Would you ever want to meet Guru Larry? I guess so. We've collaborated. I'm on one of his videos, but I've never met him in person. Let's see. Anything you do, I want in on. All right. And of course, Colin is helping me with my diet by sending me bags of candy. But they'll last a lot longer because I'm going to try. You see, when I did Wii Fit, I didn't actually diet along with it. I just did that for between a half an hour and an hour a day for 7 weeks. However, when you start seeing the results of exercise, you don't, maybe even consciously, but you'll start limiting your food intake just because you want to keep those results going. So I never cut meals or snacks, but I found myself naturally not wanting them as much. So I'm guessing the same thing's going to happen. You know, Vinnk. No, a lot of us are in the same boat. I'm not overweight, but I think I could stand to lose some extra pounds. Yeah, I think it's illegal to be fat in Japan or something. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I feel so fat in Japan now. Like, when I keep saying I'm fat, I feel it's a bit of a disservice because there are definitely people who are more overweight than I am. But so when I go back to America and I go to Walmart, I feel a lot better. But here in Japan, I am fat, and people sometimes do not hide that. So get addicted to crack, that'll drop the kilos real quick. I mean, that's the backup plan. You achieve something and try to maintain the good results. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you see, that's what I'm hoping. And one of the things is I'm hoping that Ring Fit Adventure, by gamifying it a little better, the RPG aspect, it might keep me interested a little more, and more so than that, it might keep my children interested. And if they're interested, they're going to motivate me to keep doing it. Like when I did it before, I was living alone, and my motivation was that my wedding was coming up, so I really wanted to do it. And so I went through the games and things found in Wii Fit were very entertaining for a few weeks, but near the end I was doing it in order to get the results. But after my honeymoon, after I came back, it was very hard to get back into it. So yeah. So I'm really hoping that the game. What I'm really hoping is that Ring Fit Adventure takes off well enough that there'll be other games as well. You know, a sequel to it or something else, and maybe that fitness games kind of make a resurgence, because even if it's not the Switch, even if it's coming out for. What other system could really do that right now? Because Kinect is kind of a dead thing on the Xbox platform, and I guess VR you've got for PlayStation, but you wouldn't want to exercise in VR. That'd be really dangerous. What is Ring Fit? Oh, it's the new Wii Fit-esque thing. It's on Switch. Just search for Ring Fit Adventure. Basically, what it is it is an exercise ring that has attention to. And basically, you hook your Switch Joy-Con to it, so you get the motion, the gyro in there. It senses when it's compressed or pulled, And what the Ring Fit Adventure is an RPG you play. It reminds me a bit of the art style of Wind Waker, maybe, or Breath of the Wild or something like that. But it has battles that you do various exercises to defeat opponents. It actually looks very fun. Yeah. Games are not discipline, commitment, and clear, achievable goals is what it takes. Oh, definitely. Definitely. And my goal kind of now is like to live long enough to see grandkids. It's an RPG. Okay, say no more. I want this. Yeah, you got to defeat this Dark Lord who's also a bodybuilder. It looks pretty fun. It looks. I mean, yeah. Just watch the trailer. It looks actually the trailer's. I mean, watch a gameplay trailer or something. The actual like infomercial type announcement for it. The people who are announcing it they have the creepiest vibe. I don't like it. When is it out? It's out next week. It's out the 18th of October, and I pre-ordered that one. Well, yeah, and it's a family expense rather than my gaming expense because I think my wife would very much like me to live a bit longer. Yeah, it's out really soon though, so I'm gonna try to film a video, maybe even tomorrow, about day 0. Just I want to get a baseline of where my weight's at right now. My wife is going to measure my waistline, which again will be fairly embarrassing. But I want, in a way, to have the internet hold me accountable for this. In other words, if it doesn't work, I want people to. I'm hoping to cheer for me, but I'm willing to make fun of me if it fails, because I'm going to need some kind of a motivation. I need some accountability. Yeah. Yeah. When are you getting your numbers? My numbers. I'm probably gonna weigh in tomorrow, but I'll to get some footage of it to film a little bit. Again, these videos are going to be very low production because I want to try to keep them coming. So Sean's letting me put it on the. Actually, if you listen to the podcast that's going to be coming out in a couple of days, unfortunately, probably after I start this thing, Sean and I talk about this a lot in the new podcast. I'm your rival. Nice. Ooh, a rival. That's what I need. Now I can be the diet master. It's my destiny. Oh, man. My weight loss rival. This is going to be great. I'm excited. Wait a minute. You had this planned from the beginning. That's why you're sending me a bag of licorice. You're trying to throw off my game. I see through you. Oh, I see this. I do need a training montage. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what are we doing, Colin? Are we going to see who loses the most weight? Because I might have more to begin with. I don't know. Or are we going to go for percentage of weight loss? I'm going to start a new Discord channel for weight loss. How about that one? We can keep track of it. Percentage of weight. Okay. All right. I'll do that later. But hashtag fatty shame. Oh my goodness. But that's the thing. I mean, I'm really hoping. I'm really like Wii Fit did work for me in that part of my life, and I'm just hoping that I can replicate this right here. You've lost 8 kilograms since you've arrived in Japan. I've probably gained that much in the last 2 years. I don't know. I don't know. I was dieting for a while last year, but dieting is hard because when you work a full-time job in Japan, you don't always get to eat when you want to eat or what you want to eat. You know, there's a lot of convenience store food at 10 o'clock at night when you're finishing up paperwork and things like that. So I think I need to incorporate. Oh, do you like my t-shirt? I got this from the staff at Joystick. Remember when Joystick was a website? It's got all these controllers in it. It captures a very specific time in history when the PlayStation 3 was going to have this boomerang controller. It's before it was released. You got a poppin' music controller, samba maracas, Dreamcast, paddle. It's a very cool t-shirt. I love this t-shirt. It's one of my favorites. Pile of shame and fat shame at the same time. I walk quite a lot here. I bike. I bike about 30 minutes a day to get to work and back. But then I compensate by eating too much. No Neo Geo joystick upside down. Oh yeah, the Neo Geo CD joystick actually. It's funny they didn't put a regular one in there. This is the Epic's Commodore 64 controller. Quite like that one. That's Vectrix right there. They use the Model 1 Saturn controller. I like that they put a Taiko no Tatsujin drum in there. It's a very cool t-shirt. I really like it. And I like that you've got a Katamari guy rolling it all up. This is one of the coolest t-shirts designs I've ever seen. I quite liked Joystick when it existed. Bike, like in Punch-Out? Yeah. 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 Very much so. Do you have any interest in this Commodore 64 Mini? I got interest in every mini system. I quite like all of them, but I again, limited budget. Yeah. All right. Wow, I was good. I am so bad at like ending these things. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed, and then I go on for another hour. Just really, yeah. Was your wife ever into gaming when she was younger? No, I mean, she was never a gamer, but when she was maybe 6 or 7 years old, her older brother who was like 7 years older, 8 years older, something like that, convinced her that a good use of her Christmas money was to buy the game Goonies for the Famicom. And of course, he was the one who played it. Obviously, you always lure. So, but she has memories of that game, of watching her brother play it after she had bought it with her money. And she used my family's connected with my in-laws owned a small Panasonic shop, that sold Panasonic products. And at the time, back then, they sold MSX computers because Panasonic had their own brand on them, which is why my MSX is a Panasonic, because it's their old system. But in the shop, one of the demo games that they had on the system was the original Castlevania. What is it? Akumajo. And my wife beat that game, which I have not been able to do when she was a kid, and she still really likes that game quite a bit. And she likes the MSX one more than the Famicom one, though, because that's the one she grew up with. She plays Tetris. She plays Dr. Mario. Actually, not Tetris so much. She plays Dr. Mario. Tetris and Dr. Mario. But more so Dr. Mario. She likes that one. And she's played the Gyakuten Saiban games in Japanese. And for a little while, I had her going on Animal Crossing, but she decided it was too much of a... Oh, she likes the Layton games. But again, she's not much of a gamer, and what is the last game she played? I think the last time I mean, she'll occasionally play me a round of some puzzle game, but I think the last game we played together was Super Mario 3D World. We played that together. She likes the Mario games, but in general, she's not a gamer. She has no games on her phone. She owns no gaming systems. Yep, it was released as Vampire Killer in Europe. That is true. Yep. But yeah, she wasn't really into gaming. Her brother was. Um, yeah, yeah. MSX and MSX2 were quite common in the USSR. Yes, yeah, I've heard heard that was one of the markets they did fairly well in. I want to look into more information on the Dendy. I'm very interested when it comes to Russian gaming about that Famicom clone and the titles that it got. Something I want to look into one of these days, but I don't know. Yeah, I find all that. I find like Iron Curtain gaming very very interesting. Like the gaming that was going on in the USSR, very very interesting. Yeah, Dendy didn't really get anything unique, but I think it's interesting how that came out. Yeah, um, and the type of things, and of course, the origins of Tetris and everything is it's fascinating, fascinating stuff. Um, but yeah, Shin, are you old enough that were you born before the Berlin Wall went down? I don't know how old you are, Shin. Soviet Wheel of Fortune is cool. Oh, Vivendi came after the collapse of the Soviet Union, post 1989, 1990, maybe. I was watching something about Soviet-made laserdisc players that actually used like not like diode lasers, but like helium lasers, like just really really giant machines. Very very interesting. You were born in 1985. Okay, so you don't really maybe you have no real I don't know how many memories you'd have of it. I'm a little older than you. I remember watching the news footage, but I was still I was 8 or 9, so 9 or 10 years old. So I didn't really understand very much. So I just saw, because like I didn't know that the Berlin Wall was a thing until the videos of it going down. If that makes any sense, like I I was young. Daddy was interested. It's a rebrand. 86. Okay. 86 what? Colin's 86 years old. I would have expected gaming to be sort of illegal because of the concerns of Western ideals permeating through the masses. Yeah. The Dendy was sold in Russia on the cheap in the early 90s because average Russian citizens wouldn't be able to afford expensive video games. Born in 86. I kind of figured you weren't 86 years old, Colin, but I just got to make sure. Just got to make sure. 86. No, my sister was born in 87. 86. But yeah, that's the thing. I don't know really anything about the Dendy other than occasionally hearing about it from Russian friends. When I say I was into retro games, um, but yeah, I need to research that a little bit more. Berlin Wall went down in 1989, and I remember watching that on TV. Okay, so you weren't very old, but I suppose it was. I mean, it was obviously a bigger thing for you than um, almost no Russian developed games. Yeah, yeah, I suppose not. I mean, the Soviet Union had disintegrated in December 1991. Yeah. I have a Russian coworker, but she was born after the fall of the Soviet Union, so she only hears stories. So, um, very interesting though. It's very, very interesting. I wish I knew more about everything. Like I wish I knew more about history. I'm studying it now, but I wish I knew more at the time. I wish I knew more about different games and different things. The What is my weight goal, Vinnk? Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, I don't want to set anything unrealistic because if you set something too high and it's unachievable, I think my initial goal is I would like to lose 5 kilograms. So that's about how many pounds? Let's see. Kilograms about 2.5 pounds. Is that correct? Oh my goodness. I gotta figure this out. My brain is a little bit fried right now. Where's my phone? My phone will tell me the answer. 12 pounds. Okay. Yeah. So I want to lose 12 pounds as an initial goal. And hopefully I will be inspired to lose more. It's less than my goal for last time. Well, actually, I had no specific goal for last time, but it's less than I lost with Wii Fit. But again, I was starting in a better place. I was younger, and I had a goal of that my wedding was coming up. So I'm gonna set it for there. So no, I should show you guys some pictures of what I looked like when I first came to Japan. Oh, there was about half as much of me. I mean, I had the gut. That's kind of a family trait. My dad's gut. My dad's got that too, and a lot of my male relatives have the stomach, but I looked a lot better. Again, I don't care about looks so much at this point in my life. I'm married with children. I'm never gonna. At this point, I've pretty much decided I'm never going to be a J-pop star. So, but I do want to be healthy. I do want to be healthy. Sure, not a beer guy. I like beer guys. Beer guts. No, I don't actually drink that much, to tell you the honest truth. Um, I I don't have much call to. I don't like to drink at home because I want to spend time with my family. When I go out for a company party, I'll drink. Um, but that's kind of rare. So I think the J-pop star. Where did my phone go? It's actually a pretty good question. Here it is. Oh my goodness. The Discord's going. Anyway, so yeah, that's gonna start pretty soon. I mean, I hope to document the whole thing. Like the original Wii Fit experiment that I did was my only real fame, I suppose. I was featured in. They linked me on Penny Arcade. I was interviewed by some newspapers. I got coverage on Kotaku. I had coverage on a lot of things. Those links are all gone now, unfortunately, because Four Color Rebellion doesn't really exist anymore. It's now like a Tumblr or something. So I called it The Great Experiment Wii Fit, and I blogged about it weekly, daily. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember anymore. All I know is I have some of the original photos I put together and some of the charts I found on an old hard drive. But like all the writing, it's just gone because I wrote it right into the HTML, not thinking that I would need to keep a backup for any particular reason. because I believe the internet to be permanent, because I'm an idiot. But I have I know where I started and where I ended because I have some of the graphs that I made, and I have the before and after photos. So I'm probably going to put those up when I make my first video, kind of explaining what I'm trying to do. Liquid diets. you guys, you guys, you guys are trying to ruin my diet already before it even starts. But yeah, Colin, I tell you what. Yeah, let's be rivals on this one, friendly rivals, and the prize is that we might live a little longer. I think that's a pretty good goal. I think. Anyone else want to join us? Anyone want to get on this fitness RPG? I will. I'll set up something in the Discord if people want to kind of help promote each other. I have a better prize. Steak bet. All right. Okay, steak bet. Okay. Whoever loses the most weight will eat something incredibly unhealthy. All right. All right, we got a steak bet. Okay. But one of us is going to probably have to go to the other person's country to fulfill this, so it might take a little while. But yeah, let's have a steak bet. I'll join you after I get my knees fixed. Okay, Jason's in too. Great. Okay, Colin and I got a steak bet. Satoshi, you going to join me? Satoshi, if you lose more weight than me, I will finish a Vita game of your choice. You gonna join? Awesome, awesome. And it doesn't have to be that everyone's playing this Switch Fit thing. You can do whatever you want, but let's let each other know what we're doing and how it's going, and yeah, it'll be great. No, the prize for you winning is you get to take the joy of me enjoying a Vita game. There, that's it. I'm having my teeth fixed these days, and I'm on a no solid foods diet, so I'll be losing weight anyway. Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair. I need dental surgery. Weigh in tomorrow. All right. All right. Let's weigh in. All right, hold on. I'm gonna make something on the Discord. What should I call it? What should I call what should I call the Discord? Create category, create channel, create category, create channel, I think. All right. It should be a horrible pun. Okay. Let's see. Fatty shame. Oof. Not really a pun. That hits a little too close to home. How about way station fat? We fit. Weight loss. The adventure begins. We fat. We fit. Got to make this catchy. This is important. This could be a defining moment. Cereal experiment. We can spell it like cereal, like cornflakes cereal. We don't fit anymore. Ah, I got it. Let's call it pants fit. Because we would like to be able to fit into our pants. Slim Possible. Oh, really? Pants fit? Can I do that? Slim Possible? You guys like Slim Possible? Slim Possible mission. Okay. All right, all you people watching this stream now, this is you're seeing history in the making right now. PlayStation Slim. Okay. Okay, do we want Slim Possible Mission based off Impossible Mission, the video game, or Mission Slim Possible based off the TV show and movie series? This is an important question, guys. Slim Possible Mission. All right, create channel. All right, let's get in there, guys. Where did I put it? oh, where should I put it? In, I guess, other anime. Other, yeah, it'll be in other. Just a minute. I gotta move this. Did I accidentally put it in Toho? That would not make sense. Where'd it go? I lost it. Ah, I accidentally put it in video games. Well, it's kind of a video game. Okay, now it's in anime, and now it's in other. There we go. All right. Death to Flash. All right. Put it in husbandos, yeah. All right. Bringing sexy back. All right, it's there. Is everyone in the Discord? Does anyone need an invite? Because I'll do it. All right. Let's see. Okay. Okay, we got posts going in there already. Excellent. Excellent. And if you're just tuning in on an archived stream, you can join too. Just join our Discord channel and let's fat shame each other together. Oh, you're RetroX. Hello, RetroX. We'll get in if we can get through the entrance. Oh dear. RetroX is typing. I'm here. Nice. Excellent. 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 Okay, we're gonna do this, guys. We are gonna be. People are gonna see us walking by and they're gonna be like, "Wow, look at those! Look at those attractive, healthy, adequately weighed people. Wow, they must be Famicom Dojo fans because I've never seen anybody look that good who wasn't a Famicom Dojo fan. You see, this is the start of something, guys. This is the start of our revolution. Maybe. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'll tell you what's gonna happen. It's gonna be what's going to happen is all of you guys are going to lose weight, and I'm going to wind up not in the end. It's just going to be really ironic that way. All right. Let's support it. Famicom Dojo shall be a synonym for hot. Yeah. Man, those guys are looking pretty FD, if you know what I mean. Famicom Dojo. People, you mean foreigners. Ironic, like rain on your wedding day. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you needed was a knife. I love that song because, I mean, I hated it at first because I'm like, there's no irony in it. Everything's just unfortunate. But now I'm like, oh my gosh, there's no irony in that song. That's so ironic. Oh, it's a great song. We need that on a shirt. We need what on a shirt? I'm looking for a Famicom Dojo today. Now I get it. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, it's very, very deep. We need merch. Yeah, we need merch. There definitely needs to be merch. Like, we should sell very small plates because it's like, don't eat more than fits on this plate. Famicom Dojo. Oh, I'm happy about this. Now the pressure's on. Now I've got, because before I was like, should I do that? Because once I tell people, if it doesn't go well, then I'm screwed. Now I'm just all about being screwed. So, that didn't sound right. Anyway, I have posted my numbers that I can give at the moment. All right, I'll probably be posting mine. I don't know. I'll probably post them to the Discord tomorrow, but when the video comes out, I'm not sure. Famicom Dojo branded Wii Fit board? Yes, of course. Of course. Famicom Dojo branded sweat towels. Famicom Dojo branded sports drinks. Yeah. No shame. No shame. You're right. And that's another thing, guys. If one of us does fail, we need to, I mean, as much as I would like, we should definitely hold each other accountable. But if it doesn't work for anybody, we gotta. This is a group for support, not for put downs or anything like that. We've got to work together and make this work. Let's Pokemon Go to get Slim. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Only encouragement. And I like the idea of a friendly rivalry, but frankly, if any of us loses 5 pounds, 3 pounds, and can keep it off, that's a net win for all of us as a community, because we're gonna be healthier, we're gonna be better. Yep. As Hillary Clinton would say, let's Pokemon Go to lose weight. Okay. If we can just do 5 more push-ups, run 10 minutes longer. That's right. That's right. So you in the Discord, you can post anything you want. You can just write what your workout was for the day, or you can keep updated on the weight, or anything you want. Anything you want. And let's all make a big deal out of anything, because it is a big deal. Changing one's life routine is a big deal. It really is. It's all good even though, in fact, the number might go up, or the weight might go up, because, to tell you the truth, if we're doing it right, we might actually be gaining some muscle as well, depending on what we're doing. So yeah, no shame. Hashtag no shame. I gotta say, I'm excited about this. I actually am really. I am the worst person at going to bed. Like every 30 minutes, I go, okay, guys, I'm really leaving this time. And then we talk a while longer, and I'm not even tired anymore. Now I'm totally awake because I'm really excited about this whole thing. Really, really excited about this whole thing. I do not want to if I can just maintain, I think I'm okay. What I'm worried about is I've been gaining more and more as it goes on, and I want to be around for my family, you know. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To lose weight is my real test. To exercise is my cause. Did you write that? That's beautiful. Pokemon! Pokemon gotta lose weight. Yeah. What other stupid game names can we parody with our weight loss goals? Littler Big Stomach. Yeah, I know it's the Pokemon thing. I know. I think it's funny. We had a candidate in the United States. Herman Cain was running for president a number of years back, and he actually quoted part of that in one of his speeches. I don't think he realized it. It was probably one of his writers who was just trolling him. Hot-blooded workout. Oh, I like that one. Let's see what else. I got nothing. Diet may cry. We'll travel across the land, sweating far and wide. Oh, hot-blooded workout. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah. Yeah, but you should totally look up videos on that, Satoshi. It looks fun. I mean, it's definitely a simplistic role-playing game, but it actually looks quite nice. All right. Saturday night workout. Yes. Scales of Symphonia. To understand hot-blooded tough guys, dojo disciples. Yes, definitely. We have to make sure that we continue exercising and don't just stop, especially if we're in a marathon. We don't want to be a limited run. Oh, I don't like that one. No. All right. Oh, the puns are happening. Now I should leave. Ugh. Punishment for that one. Yeesh. I should buy myself a karate gi like Segata Sanshiro for every time I'm exercising. Echoes of an elusive weight. Oh, I like that. Oh dear. This is good. Sorry, I'm looking at my game collection, seeing if there's some titles that I can parody. It's over 9,000. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, it's about 3 a.m. right now, a little after. So I should try to work out to the adventure of weight. Oh dear. All right. So think of more puns, put them in the Discord. I think that's very important. To keep everything fun right there. And I will talk to you guys later. If you haven't subscribed already to the channel, please do. If you'd like to support what I'm doing here, I've got the store, Japan Retro Direct. And if you'd like to really support me, join the Discord in our weight loss channel, our new weight loss channel, and you can support me that way by encouraging me and the rest of our members to level up. We're gonna try to level up, like the in real life level up. So let's do our best. Fighto. All right, I'm gonna head out, guys. For real this time. For really reals. For reals. Bye-bye. Oh, how do I end this? All right. See you guys.